Welcome to the Himalayas, the highest mountain range on Earth. These majestic mountains are home to some of the planet's most breathtaking scenery. Towering peaks pierce the sky, their snowy summits glistening in the sunlight. Deep valleys carve through the landscape, their slopes cloaked in lush forests. The air is crisp and clean, carrying the scent of pine and wildflowers. The Himalayas are more than just a mountain range. They are a place of wonder and inspiration. For centuries, people have been drawn to their beauty and grandeur. Explorers have risked their lives to scale their heights, while poets and artists have found endless inspiration in their rugged landscapes. But the Himalayas are more than just a pretty face. They play a vital role in the lives of millions of people. The rivers that flow from their glaciers provide water for drinking, irrigation, and hydroelectric power. The forests that cover their slopes help to regulate the climate and provide a home for a wealth of plant and animal life. Join me as we explore this incredible mountain range and discover its secrets. Millions of years ago, the Himalayas didn't exist. The land where they now stand was once part of a vast ocean, but deep beneath the waves, powerful forces were at work. The Earth's crust is made up of giant plates that fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. These plates are constantly on the move, although we can't feel it. Sometimes these plates collide, and that's when mountains are born. That's exactly what happened to create the Himalayas. The Indian plate collided with the Eurasian plate, and the land between them was forced upwards. Over millions of years, these forces created the towering peaks, deep valleys, and high plateaus that we see today. The Himalayas are still growing today, albeit very slowly. The forces that created them are still at work, pushing the mountains a little bit higher every year. The Himalayas are home to an incredible diversity of life. From the snow-capped peaks to the lush valleys, each part of the mountain range supports its own unique ecosystem. At the highest elevations, where the air is thin and the temperatures are freezing, only the toughest plants and animals can survive. Here you'll find lichens clinging to rocks, while snow leopards and yaks roam the icy slopes. Lower down, the slopes are covered in dense forests of pine, fir and rhododendron. These forests provide a home for a wide variety of animals, including musk deer, red pandas and Himalayan black bears. In spring, the rhododendrons burst into bloom, transforming the mountainsides into a sea of colour. In the valleys, where the climate is warmer and more humid, you'll find terraced fields where farmers grow rice, wheat and other crops. These valleys are also home to a variety of birds, reptiles and amphibians. The Himalayas are a reminder that life can flourish even in the most challenging of environments. One of the most iconic animals found in the Himalayas is the snow leopard. This beautiful and elusive cat is perfectly adapted to life in the high mountains. Snow leopards have thick fur that helps to keep them warm in the freezing temperatures. Their large paws act like snowshoes, allowing them to move easily across the snow, and their long tails help them to balance on narrow ledges. Snow leopards are solitary creatures, and they are very difficult to spot in the wild. They are expert hunters, preying on wild sheep and goats. Sadly, snow leopards are endangered. Habitat loss and poaching have taken a toll on their numbers. But conservation efforts are underway to protect these magnificent creatures and ensure their survival for generations to come. Section 5. Rivers of Life. The Himalayas are often called the water tower of Asia. This is because they are the source of some of the continent's most important rivers. The Ganges, the Brahmaputra, the Indus and the Mekong all originate in the Himalayas. These rivers flow for thousands of miles, providing water for drinking, irrigation and industry. They support the livelihoods of millions of people. The glaciers of the Himalayas also play a vital role in regulating the flow of these rivers. During the summer months, the glaciers melt, providing a steady supply of water to the rivers. This is especially important in arid and semi-arid regions, where rainfall is scarce. Section 6. The plight of the Himalayas. The Himalayas are facing a number of threats. Climate change is causing glaciers to melt at an alarming rate. This is leading to more frequent and severe floods, as well as water shortages downstream. Deforestation is another major problem. As trees are cut down for timber or to make way for agriculture, the soil is left exposed to erosion. This can lead to landslides and other natural disasters. Pollution from industry, agriculture and tourism is also taking its toll on the Himalayas. This pollution is contaminating rivers and harming wildlife. The future of the Himalayas is uncertain. But by raising awareness of these challenges and working together to find solutions, we can help to protect this natural wonder for future generations. Section 7. Guardians of the Peaks. The people who live in the Himalayas have a deep respect for the mountains. For centuries they have lived in harmony with nature, relying on the mountains for their livelihoods and their culture. Many communities in the Himalayas practice sustainable farming methods that have been passed down through generations. They understand the importance of preserving the forests and protecting the wildlife. They are the true guardians of the peaks. These communities are also on the front lines of climate change. They are the first to feel the impacts of melting glaciers and changing weather patterns. Their voices and their knowledge are essential in the fight to protect the Himalayas. Section 8. Exploring the Majestic Range. The Himalayas offer something for everyone. Whether you're an experienced mountaineer or a first-time visitor, there are plenty of ways to experience the magic of these mountains. Trekking is one of the most popular ways to explore the Himalayas. There are trails to suit all levels of fitness, from gentle walks through rhododendron forest to challenging climbs to high-altitude lakes. For the truly adventurous, there's mountaineering. The Himalayas are home to some of the world's highest peaks, including Mount Everest. Climbing these mountains is a challenge that only a select few will ever attempt. But even if you don't want to climb a mountain, there's still plenty to see and do in the Himalayas. You can visit ancient monasteries, experience the local culture, or simply relax and enjoy the stunning scenery. Section 9. A call to action. The Himalayas are a gift. They are a place of incredible beauty, biodiversity, and cultural significance, but they are also under threat. It is up to all of us to protect them. We can all do our part by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable tourism, and raising awareness about the importance of conservation. By working together, we can ensure that the Himalayas continue to inspire and amaze people for generations to come. Let us be the generation that safeguards this natural wonder, not the one that lets it slip away. The Himalayas are counting on us. Let's not let them down.